everyone! Today, we'll be drawing using just 2 basic brushes in Clip Studio Paint. For sketching practice, it's best to choose simple, familiar tools that feel similar to traditional media. I use the Real G pen or mapping pen for line work, and the mechanical pencil for the rough sketch. As I mentioned in my previous video, while you're learning, it's helpful to work on a gridded canvas. The grid makes it easier to control proportions. To keep the figure within the composition, first mark out a frame, a kind of nest that will contain the drawing. Just as in the previous video, mark the overall height of the figure. For this drawing, I used these older references of mine. Start with a rough sketch using the mechanical pencil. Mark the main guidelines. Then use simple shapes to build the torso, arms, and legs. Don't forget about perspective. This pose has very strong foreshortening. The parts closer to the viewer appear larger, while the parts farther away appear smaller. Once the rough sketch is finished, create a new layer and move on to the second stage. Choose the mapping pen and draw the clean line art on the new layer. Refine the anatomy, define the muscles, and add the details. To emphasize the perspective even more, use thicker lines for the parts closest to the viewer and thinner lines for the parts farther away. For a more stylized look, you can leave the distant contours less defined or make them almost transparent. And here's the final result. Thanks for watching. In the next tutorial, we'll try watercolor brushes. Subscribe so you don't miss it. See you next time.